Good day. Today is the 28th of December. It is Monday. It is the Feast of the Holy Innocents. Many of us know a little bit about the Holy Innocents. Maybe some of us have not even heard of the Holy Innocents. Regardless, it is good for us to be reminded to maybe even learn a little bit more about how this feast plays into not only this feast of the Incarnation, the feast of Christmas, but now how it plays into our quest for not just some, but for all of us to respect life. So therefore I pray this gospel, the gospel according to Matthew. When the Magi had departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, Rise, take the child and his mother, flee to Egypt, and stay there until I tell you. Herod is going to search for the child to destroy him. Joseph rose and took the child and his mother by night and departed for Egypt. He stayed there until the death of Herod, that what the Lord had said through the prophet might be fulfilled. Out of Egypt I called my son. When Herod realized that he had been deceived by the Magi, he became furious. He ordered the massacre of all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity 2 years old and under, in accordance with the time he had ascertained from the Magi. Then was fulfilled what had been said through Jeremiah the prophet. A voice was heard in Ramah, sobbing and loud lamentation, Rachel weeping for her children, and she would not be consoled, since they were no more. Herod obviously was threatened by this little one, and therefore to eliminate a threat, he decided to make the decision he made, and that was to have all the young boys, 2 years and younger, killed. This was again the way that he eliminated the threat. What this affirms all the more is how we are to maybe cherish and treasure the lives of those who are innocent. This is, of course, a pro-life issue for all of us, because as we recognize abortion as the preeminent issue in our church today, we see that one of the many issues that comes forth from this is that of maybe infanticide, maybe euthanasia. Nevertheless, we know that we are to be a pro-life church. We are to be a pro-life people. Therefore, we acknowledge the gift of life, and we view it, and we really hold it up as sacred. Life in all of its forms, as we have heard many times, from the very moment of conception until natural death. Today, on the Feast of Holy Innocents, we again are reminded, and we lift up in prayer the many people, the many young people, the many children who die needlessly in our world because of whatever reason. Herod was threatened. Many people are threatened by one factor or another in their decision to end life. And therefore we must, as a people, come to be witnesses of the gift of life, how we are to in some way hold it up as one way, if not the way, in which God's life is portrayed. Let us again cherish and treasure the gift of life in all of its forms. But again, let us again and again and again come to know the innocence of our children who die. Not only die before birth, but the many who die after birth, and how we are to therefore live our pro-life commitment all the more fully, especially in this season of Christmas. May God bless you and keep you, and let us again truly rejoice in the gift of the Savior. Thank you.